Hi, families. My name is Claudia Abar, and I am a kindergarten teacher in District 4. I'm also the DOE's virtual content specialist for kindergarten math. I'm going to be using one of the apps today that your teacher is going to be introducing during this week of lessons. The app is from the Math Learning Center, and it's called the Geoboard app. So it looks like this. I have a QR code for you to use. It looks like this, and this one just has a lot going on right now, and it also has the web address if that is easier for you. When you click on the QR code or when you open using the web address, it will bring you to this page. When you first open the app, it will show you the black geoboard with pegs. Now I'm going to show you a few of the basic features so that when your teacher shares the app, you know exactly what to do. You can enlarge the size of the geoboard by clicking down here. You can make it a round one. For kindergarten, this is the best size to start with. Now, once you have this, you can add a grid to it, which is the little lines behind it that can help guide some of the little fingers. You can also add numbers to it. None of those were really helpful for my children. But these are some of the ways that you can get started. You can just go ahead and take a rubber band and just drop it anywhere. When you take the rubber band, when you highlight it, you'll be able to move it from one side to the other. You can do this whole thing. If you want to use this same rubber band to create a shape, I will show you how to do that. You will come here to the middle. Don't go to the corners because as you can see, the corners just move it from one peg to the other. You want to come here to the middle and stretch, just like we would a real rubber band. And again, stretch. Now I'm sure that you notice the red and the green circles that come around it. If you look at the red circle, that means do not drop it there, do not release. It will just go back to the origin, which was here. Once you get over to the green side, then it means that you are clear and you can release it there. Let's say you want to enlarge the square, you will go ahead to one of the corners, stretch it, show your children how to stretch it and how to have fun stretching it. It is a lot of fun. The cool thing about this, as opposed to the blue ones, is that it doesn't, you don't have to run it over every little peg. It just automatically does it. Now, let's say you want to change the color. Let's say you decided to, you know what, I want to make a gray square. Go ahead and highlight the yellow or whatever color you're using, and then click on the color that you want it to be. If you want to shade in the entire thing, go ahead and click down here. It's the shape with a little ink drop. It's a single shape. And then you can do this, and that your children can really see it clearly. Now, let's say your children, like many children in kindergarten, are having a really hard time making the shapes. They don't know how to get started. As a grown-up, as a parent, it's really cool for you to help them. And this is a really cool tool. You will use the drawing tools down here. Use a color that you know your children will be able to see. For me, it's always a yellow. And go ahead and make the lines where you want your children to make it. Let's say you want them to make a rectangle. Go ahead and highlight the pegs where you want them to put the rubber band and just ask them to stretch your rubber band over it. Super simple way to get started. So go ahead and get your yellow rubber band. Actually, let me try a white one so that they can always see the color that we're using. Stretch it, and then go from the middle, stretch it again. Now, once they have done this, go ahead and get the pencil option again. And now you can erase the work that you did. So it just shows the white that your children have made. This is a really easy way to get them started so that they kind of like just have fun and get comfortable with it. Go ahead and add another rubber band, add a different color, stretch it over. Go ahead and add some more because the goal of this is to have your children enjoy the app and not feel like it's so much work, right? Now you have 3 different shapes up here. You want to go ahead and highlight the different colors, come down here to the ink blot. So everything is highlighted. How many sides on a rectangle? 1, 2, 3. Click on it again, 4. This way you highlight the bottom part that is being shared with this one, with the square. Now you want to see how many sides on a square, go ahead and click on the square right in the middle and it will highlight the shapes for you. And the same with the triangle, it will highlight all of the corners for you. Now, lastly, when your children is going to ask you to do some of the share codes come down here. You will see this box with an arrow pointing out of it. Go ahead and click on it. And you have a few options. You can save the image and send that on to your teacher. You can share the link or you can share the code. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to use the code. I'm going to cut and paste it. I'm going to get rid of this now, and I'm going to go back to the very start. I'm going to clear all. So your teacher would have received the code from you, and there's a bunch of ways that you can send it to us. Teacher will do this, and then your work will show up. And this is the work that your child just did. Now, if you feel that you are helping your child too much in the beginning, that's okay. In the beginning, we all needed a little bit of help. Maybe you want to draw and trace all of the shapes that you want your children to do. And then after that, start getting rid of lines, start getting rid of different sides, and see if they can pick it up. Thank you for watching this video. We really hope that it helps you get started on using this app. It will be a lot of fun for the children, especially as we're going into the summer and we're going to need additional activities to keep us busy. Thank you for watching, families. We'll see you soon.